Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to the very first episode, well, kind of, episode 1 of my iCraft Season 5 series. So, we are here in the spawn area, and if you haven't seen episode 0, I'd highly recommend checking it out. In that episode, I did a tour with Mikey Purion, who's a member of the iCraft server. You might recognize him from Tazcraft. He used to be on Tazcraft Season 1 and then left for Season 2, unfortunately. And we also played quite a bit of Windcraft together, so we've done a fair amount of stuff together. So, yeah, he ended up giving me a tour around the server. It was a very long episode, so you might have to sit back, relax, grab some popcorn and whatnot. Maybe just watch it in the background of, you know, doing something else, not too sure. But, yeah, I'd highly recommend checking that out if you want to be caught up to speed with what the server's about and some of the massive projects that these guys are working on, because this place is mad! So the first thing I want to show you guys is this map. So if you didn't see the previous episode, this map is pretty much a map of the whole kind of central town area where most of the people on the iCraft server are building their bases in. Now, I've been looking around and I think I definitely want to set up in one of these kind of lake areas, and that's at about... Oh my god, I did it again. I think I want to set up in this body of water. I think it could be really cool having 3 bodies of water here to build stuff in, because I don't know why, but I really like building in bodies of water. So if I head forward on this path a fair amount and then turn, you can see I will reach this body of water, then I keep going, and hopefully I'll reach these bodies of water over here. So now basically I want to... Oh my god, why did I think I had elytra? Of course I don't have elytra. Oh. Anyway, so I'm going to head down this path a fair amount and try and find those bodies of water. And we'll be able to judge from there, hopefully, whether that'll be a good place to set up. Now, I could be wrong, but this feels like a very strange jungle. Okay, because if you can't work out why, it's because normally in a jungle biome, right, you have all of the leaves covering the floor. You got heaps of bushes on the floor. This jungle doesn't seem to have those, and I'm getting very confused. But is this a body? Okay, this looks like a body of water right here. Looks like we have reached one of the bodies of water, but I'm actually kind of glad that there's not many leaves on the ground. It means clearing this area might be a lot easier if I end up doing that for a base. Jeez, this is tiny. It's not a huge area. It's kind of small. Oh jeez, I'm so glad I have feather falling. Thank you to Mikey so much. I really appreciate it. So even though this body of water is relatively small, and obviously my whole base isn't going to be inside of this, I think it's pretty cool. I'm still pretty happy with it, and wow, this looked a lot bigger on the map. That's because I went to the wrong location. Yeah, I went to this location on the map instead of this one and started setting up there. That was a bit of a screw up on my part, but I'm actually really happy with how the base is turning out so far. You guys will see how it's coming along in the future episodes, but yeah, I set up in the wrong spot. But yeah, I think I do like this spot a lot more anyway. Not that I've seen the other spot, but yeah, anyway, on with the rest of the episode. But I think clearing some jungle around here, building some pretty cool buildings, and just overall making some cool looking things, I think that could be really cool. And I kind of like this little lake here. I think it's really cool, and having the jungle all up there, and if I clear this out, this part of the jungle all out here, leave all the jungle over there so we can just still get a view of the jungle, but clear all of this out, put buildings and whatnot there, and I think it could be really cool. So I think I might set up camp here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna set up my bed here. It should be turning night relatively soon. Yeah, you can see some faint stars right there. So I'm going to set up my bed. Let's see. Oh, that's a low hanging branch. That's kind of cool. Let's set up my bed right under this tree here, and let's hop to bed and I guess pass the night. Anyway, I'm going to set myself up with a little crafting table here, and I think it's actually finally time for me to make some tools. I haven't actually made any tools yet, and I've spent how long on the server? 2.11 hours. I've spent 2 hours on the server, and I haven't even made a wooden pickaxe. What is going on here? Anyway, I think I might start a little bit of a mine. Mikey did warn me that some people may have already mined out this area. But at the moment, I just kind of want to find some cobblestones, some iron and whatnot, and this is like a cave that I don't think has been explored yet, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the crafting table, of course, because you can't just make 50 crafting tables every time, otherwise, I mean, it's not the best thing to do, right? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to keep my pointing stick. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with holding this stick, it's just, I kind of like it. So I'm going to head into this cave. Looks like there's plenty of iron here, so I'm going to head into this cave, do a whole lot of mining, and I will be back with you once I have done a fair amount of mining. I might even do a mining montage. I'm not too sure. GG. Okay, so guys, that was a very short mining session. I died twice. Just a bit of a side note though, did you enjoy that music that I put in the background there? The way I actually got the music is from a video I was watching in the background of mining, and it had that music playing for a while, and it overlaid with the game sounds, with me killing zombies and falling down holes and going, ugh, and stuff. And I decided to use that song because I thought it sounded kind of cool. It reminded me of that song, Thinking with Portals, by, I believe it's Coal Breaks. I'll play a clip of that now. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, but kind of a Minecraft version, with a totally unrelated song to Minecraft. Yeah, I thought that was really cool, so I decided to keep that in there. But anyway, thankfully I was able to get back to my items both times, and yeah, all is good. So, except for me having 2 deaths. Mikey said earlier on, he said, "You're still the leading in the lowest death count." I don't think I will be for long. I'm going to be last relatively soon. Anyway, I think it's safe to say we're kitted out. That was a very dumb thing to do. Anyway, I think what I want to do is I want to start clearing out this jungle a little bit, because although tree houses would be cool, I don't think they'd be very cool. So I'm going to craft myself up a little iron axe here, if I can get myself a little bit more wood, because I've got a fair amount from the dark oak forest, but of course I'm going to get a whole lot from chopping down these trees right here. So I think I'm going to start off by chopping down some of these trees, but I might start doing that tomorrow because, yeah, I'm kind of running out of time now. I've got a video, I've got videos to edit, some other videos like the Minecraft with Try video that came out before episode 0, I think. I didn't. I was too excited to start iCraft. I think I ended up posting that before episode 0, not too sure. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to cut back with you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to do a third-person time-lapse chopping down these trees. Alright guys, so I'm not sure why I'm doing a bit of a reveal here, but here we go anyway. Oh, I need to change my control. I don't know why the cinematic camera isn't f8 by default anymore, but anyway, if I turn my camera, voila. I don't know why I'm doing a dramatic reveal, you've already seen it, obviously, but yeah, anyway, we have cleared out that area. There's the iCraft cam right there, but at the same time, I did manage to get my camera account on Fluffy274, and I might just log out with that real quick. There we go. So there we go. And jeez, Luke has a lot of he has a lot of deaths. 87 deaths. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so it only took me about 10 minutes to clear out this area, which is pretty good going. There were quite a few trees here, and I decided to pick up some leaves as well because we might want to use that, as well as some grass and some ferns. So yeah, I think that's it's not a huge area for now, but I think it could be a good place to start work on something. So what I'm thinking for this area is I kind of want to have custom terrain, but not like super, you know, realistic, nice terrain. I want kind of hard edges and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't have a whole lot of dirt, do I? But I'm thinking something along the lines of, I don't know if I'm going to use jungle wood, I probably won't. But if I have, you know, platforms coming up and across like this, and then that'll come up there, and then I need to craft up myself a shovel. So build things kind of like this, and this will be a platform, and then maybe we can have an even taller one next to it, type thing, and then that's kind of the style I want to go for this area. And I'm trying to think design. Maybe we could put this in behind it, like so, and even put leaves in front of it? Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, this area is going to be a bit of a work in progress, and I might have to head into a single-player world to try and figure out a good design for that. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do for this area, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I will definitely take them into account. But if I just replace all these with dirt, you can probably get a little bit of a better idea. Yeah, no, it's not going to be dirt. I'm going to put stone back there or something like that. And then I'm going to have pathways coming up here and then build some buildings. And what I kind of want to do for, I guess, a bit of a starter base is have a staircase heading down in this type of direction. Just like that. So this is kind of going to be my main base of operations down there. And I'm going to build, like, I guess, a little cave and kind of make a really nice area that I can have all my chests and all that, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But that's just kind of my initial idea. Maybe I can just have some, like, you know, temporary chests and all that with, obviously, sorted stuff. And, yeah, just have that down there for now. And then I can get auto-sorting systems and all that later on in the season. I say later on in the season, but I'm kind of coming in a little bit into the season. But we do have a fair amount of the season to go, so I'm not too worried about time. But, yeah, so I'm just really excited to get these projects going. And I think this could be a really cool base location. I've never really built a base in the jungle before, so I think this could turn out really well. Also, during that time lapse, I tamed myself a parrot. So, name suggestions as well would be greatly appreciated for this guy. Oh, he looks in the same direction I do. Anyway, guys, I think that just about does it for this episode of... Wow, I need to upgrade my pickaxe. Look at that. Just a stone pickaxe. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my bow to give the illusion that I'm a really good player, even though this was given to me. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of iCraft. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Again, suggestions for the base, suggestions for names for this parrot, greatly appreciated. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.